All right, Kevin, so here's the big news today. Ubisoft announced a new Assassin's Creed game in addition to Unity. Unity is already happening. We know about that game. This one's called Rogue. Have you heard about it?
I have heard about it. Very exciting, right? It's the old gen Assassin's Creed.
Last gen.
Last gen, right.
We prefer to call it last gen.
Okay, but PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. This is the Assassin's Creed that's coming. And we discovered who the new hero is.
Hero in quotation marks, because
Yeah.
he's actually a Templar this time. His name is Shay Patrick Cormac.
Yes.
He's Irish.
Yes, he has Danny O'Dwyer's accent.
He has, which is just an Irish accent. There's more than just one person with an Irish accent.
God damn it, Sean.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. Anyways, he's an assassin hunter. He's a Templar. This whole trailer, I mean, it's not a gameplay trailer. It's definitely like a mood piece. But he's slowly walking through the fire, and then he just straight up executes an assassin on the ice. I feel like he's not quite the lovable rogue that Edward Kenway was.
But we do know some other stuff beyond just what's there in the trailer. We know, of course, his name, but we also know when the game is going to be taking place and about where it's going to be taking place. It's going to happen during the 7 Years' War.
Yep.
Although we best know it in the United States as the French and Indian War. At least that's what the North American theater was called, is the French and Indian War. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out, because it takes place sort of in between Assassin's Creed 4 and Assassin's Creed 3 in terms of like the timeline, because this will be the mid 18th century.
Yeah. And so it's kind of, it's that return to North America, so you get to hang out in the Appalachian River Valley, I think is one of the areas they mentioned. The North Atlantic, which is where we see those ice flows there.
Yeah.
And I think a few other areas as well. So it's bringing back that geographical diversity of older games instead of just like, it's Paris.
Yeah, and my understanding is it's going to have ships back. He will clearly be sailing the seas, which I'm glad of, because it would have seemed like such a shame to just see that kind of gameplay come to an end with Assassin's Creed 4. So it's kind of good to see that coming back. Plus, I'm a sucker for snow in games. There's some hints that maybe this game, Assassin's Creed Rouge, will be
again Rogue.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So we'll be tying into Assassin's Creed United.
Unity again.
Right,
Unity.
right.
Please. Please, Kevin.
But there are historical, in all seriousness, there are historical ties. Between the two, and it's going to be interesting because the French and Indian War, the 7 Years' War, is part of the background leading into the French Revolution.
Sure, it's part of what caused the economic troubles for France.
Yeah,
that kind of spurs what's going on in Unity. My concern is just the character himself, because so much of Assassin's Creed hinges on like the general likability of the main character, and if he's just a mega dick the whole time, I don't know if I'm gonna quite go for that. But
Sean's not into mega dick apparently. But I mean, it's at least he's better than Connor.
Sure.
That's really all I want
Fingers
at this
crossed.
stage. It's just better than Connor. So what happens is every time there's an Assassin's Creed that's announced, my tattoo actually starts glowing, and then there's like a big assassin symbol in the sky, kind of like the Dark Mark. So that's how we all know to rally